وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. اوكي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم. My name is Abdul Raouf. This here. Good friend, colleague, Larry Crosby was his government name. His Islamic name is KHALID WAAJID. He turned to Allah a few days ago. After giving his sins and have mercy on him and admitting him into the paradise. He was one of the most useful, resourceful brothers in our association, our Islamic association. He's been a Muslim for over, I want to say 60 years, or somewhere about. And he's been an active member of our community from the earliest representation of it during the time which was called the Nation of Islam until the leadership changed in 1975, and then the community began to evolve and to become closer to what the Quran constitution, the Quranic understanding of the religion. He came through that transition. He would video events over those years. Almost from the very beginning of the transition, he's been able to capture the most important events that transpired in the community. So we thank Allah for him, and we are sad of his for his passing, but we understand what the religion requires for us. We all won't be here in a few years. So we're happy that people will be able to see this who can't come to the service. I think some of his relatives are in Oklahoma. I think there's some in Oklahoma and other places. So getting here will be a difficult thing. And fortunately, or unfortunately, we weren't able to bury him quickly because of situations we had to find the nearest of kin and all those kinds of things. So to allow more people to hear about it and to come. So inshallah, we hope that we're able to salute him as he should be saluted in the proper way, and to follow the Sunnah, the Quran and the Sunnah of Muhammad, and putting them to his. We washed his body this morning. He's here. That's his brother, but his speech is not good.
Anybody else want to speak? Maybe I'll talk.
I'll point you, maybe. This is really okay. Assalamu alaikum. This is one of Khalid's best friends. Sadness.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
She gave some.
Say something.
She was one of the best. She used to cook for him because he was single. She would cook. She would always make sure that he had a big meal to eat. no matter what the situation was. Sometimes we would take it to his house. Sometimes he would come. And I'd have to say that she probably was the most consistent in making sure that so she loves us. So the tears are towards of joy and sadness at the same time. Okay. So this is Sister Samuel. This is Sister Samuel. This is one of Brother Khalid's best friends, like a sister or mother or auntie for him. And she would always make sure that he had the best meal that she could find, or she could cook, or she could bring to him so that he would be able to enjoy that. He loved to eat. He was a very, 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 very avid eater. He was a worker. He would work late at nights because he was a filmmaker, and he did a lot of his work late at night. And he would work from 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then he would try to get rest in the daytime. And then he'd wake up and do his thing. So, mashallah, we're happy for her. We hope she don't be too sad. But we're all sad, but we know inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. For Allah we come, for Allah we return, and we hope it's later, but sometimes it's not as late. So, thank you for being able to share this film with the public. I'll put it on the ring. He's in there.
Open the box. Where is? Oh, what is the box? It's open. Can you do it now?
We're probably going to say the prayer down there. We don't know right yet. We're probably going to move down there so the lines probably say the prayer there. And we'll bury him over here. Make the road straight. Give us this way. Don't be a few minutes. So I would expect
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to be coming to see you and face the people. Wait not till my wife. Wait until I tell my wife. Hamid, Hamid, take a picture. I'm always taking pictures. No, I can't see, man. I can't wait for this.
taking video.
Take video.
Alaikum salam, Sheikh.
Yeah, I remember Chris.
After that, if you want to say something, live stream.
Okay, you're doing this.
cares, which primarily works for musicians, gives money to the Green and Rights and can peaceful and it's sad. So yeah, I brag on Music Cares because I appreciate that when you treated it, they gave $1 million to the musicians. And I'm not gonna lie.
It's a happy and sad case for many reasons. Grace is the believer by having the cash in this world.
You got to take 3. Let me get my head.
And then it also gives us an opportunity to all those who are
My wife, she just looks at
the baby's counting.
Pow, 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 pow. You know what y'all get? All right, y'all ready? Bam.
Is an emotional burden, but only like
That's just my wife. We're in good company, right? Let that be known, yeah.
So he's been called to his
Indeed.
we pray that we leave as good a record as he did in his passing.
Yes, indeed. Oh, absolutely, brother. No, we are in good company. And the beautiful thing about it is I'm amongst family, so somebody will speak. Good morning. That's right. That's right.
Who brought you here, your son?
Like that.
Okay. That's right. That's the only way I can stand.
You guys don't want to sit down before the chair? She's gonna get sit over here. You wanna bring it up? You wanna sit over here?
Get on me, please get on me. But I'm I like my shit.
But yeah, that's where the family is. Sometimes I look at Facebook for TV.
Yeah, the community, that's right.
You know, and they'll be able to utilize that for whatever function they want.
That's right. This is he finna. When I was he helped me. He helped me. Look, I'm gonna show you where he helped me.
Anytime. Janaza is here. Oh, it's Janaza is already here. We are waiting for people.
Oh, I see. Okay, because my wife is here. We're going to visit her.
Yeah. It's 3 minutes. I think they said 1 o'clock. Anytime.
Down there. You got to get up. We're going to do the prayer down there. Because this is kind of rocky.
I told them, like, when it's like that, like, you don't have it for me.
Yeah. We have to drive somebody down there. Go down with a flat part.
That's it right there.
We're going to take this table down there.
So in any case, so mashallah, we got plenty pallbearers. Have everybody move forward. Okay, those of you who are here, move forward so because they're going to move the table right there to go over here. Actually, we're all headed in that direction. And then we're going to make the ranks and do the Janaza from there. Well, how you doing, huh?
Excuse me. It's like this right now.
No, I'm not blushing.
Oh, okay.
I want a bean pie. Come on.
You can't do it both, huh?
Oh, you selling me?
Assalamu alaikum. All right. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. You can just take your place in the group, but other men in the family can come.
You see.
You good where you are?
Step back.
I'm talking about the gentleman next to you.
Oh, okay. Gentleman next to me.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
You all right there?
Yeah, I'm in good shape.
Okay. It's a very Alhamdulillah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. How many non-Muslims are here right now? Would you raise your hand if you're not a Muslim? Okay.
Raise your hand if you are not a Muslim.
Okay. So 97% of the people here are Muslim. So I don't have to give the full orientation that I would normally do if there was a larger number of non-Muslims. But for the benefit of the family members, and it seems that it's mostly family members who are not Muslim, and don't get into no kind of feelings about that, because we're quote unquote, we're really all the same if you really want to know. So it ain't even worth talking about. But I need to make a distinction so as to clarify why we're only orienting ourselves as much as I will be, whereas normally there would be more time because there would be more people. More people who are quote unquote not, and I shouldn't even say not declared Muslims, but without getting into all those details. So I always start with, what are we looking at? It's a box. Some might think that there is no casket, but there is a casket. And the language in English speaks of a coffin. A coffin. But the word coffin itself comes from the Arabic term kafin. And the kafin is what he's wrapped in. He's wrapped in it. So our coffin is our coffin. Our coffin is our coffin. Also, there's no eulogy. There's no eulogy. And I'll say right now that there will be a repast, and the repast will be a message. Huh?
Careful. Imam.
Be careful.
Huh? I ain't no light fella.
Maybe you,
Behind me, if I fall, you got me. Let me hold on to my belly. And I'm stable. All right. So, where were we? Repast. So we'll have the repast, Masjid al-Watheen, 1700 47th Avenue in Oakland at 1:30. At 1:30. Inshallah, there'll be opportunities for those who have stories and feelings and things that you want to share about our brother. Inshallah, you'll be able to do that at the repast. Okay? But in the Janaza, we don't have eulogies. Many reasons from all of the things that are established in Al-Islam, but one of the reasons for that is that we always, in the eulogies, we always like to talk about how good the person was, how funny they were, how diligent, disciplined, whatever. But Allah knows the whole person. And Allah knows the good, Allah knows the bad, Allah knows the things that we would like to keep hidden, and Allah knows the things that have been revealed. It's not for us to say in a moment like this about the person, who they were, what they were. Allah knows best, and Allah knows completely. So there's no eulogy. Also, there's no viewing. And no viewing forces everyone, and in a good way, mashallah, forces everyone. You have to remember the person the way you saw them last. And you think about some of the last memories you have of some of the great people that you knew that had passed away. And many times Allah leaves us with such precious visions and memories of those people who passed. I was just talking to them last week. I just talked to them, blah, blah. And we've seen them. If you allow me to share one anecdote. Rashid Shabazz, I think many of you know and knew Rashid Shabazz.
yes.
The last memory I have of seeing Rashid Shabazz was him walking with another pioneer, Sheikh Yusuf, Captain Joseph. Anybody know Sheikh Yusuf, Captain Joseph? He was helping him across the street at the Masjid 47th and Bond. He was walking Sheikh Yusuf across the street. That's my last, and it's precious. It's precious, because when you put those two together in that situation, that's a very precious memory. And I'm not flexing my memories. I know some people, I can't handle the way people deal with what I say. MashaAllah, it is what it is. The idea is that we all have these memories that Allah has set it up in such a way. Remember the person the way you saw them last, right? And so in terms of the physical situation that we're looking at here, and I don't think anything I'm missing. Okay. So in terms of, after that, we're going to return to the grave site after we finish what we do here. We return to the grave site, have him interned. And mashallah, alhamdulillah, there was a suspicion that it was going to be wetter out here than it actually was. And Allah is most gracious, most merciful in that. So we have that. So the prayer is basically comprised of 4 sections, right? We'll try to create an odd number of rows. That was 1, 2. Actually, we have 4 right now. We want to make it 5. It's not audible, so the prayer is not said out loud. So we can either make a longer, or you're going to make a third row there? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so if you can join, whoever can join the third rank of the men, then that would be 5 for the whole. All right. So there's four sections to the prayer. The first is basically the same way you begin the prayer with Subhanakallah and Al-Fatiha. The second is when you recite the Ibrahim, Salat Ibrahim. We make that. Now there are different schools of thought when it comes to these two. One says that you give the prayer for the deceased. And the other says you make this universal prayer, like to our living, to our dead, our present, our absent, the young, the old, etc. So that's when the universal comes in, depending on how the person is doing. If you follow a particular school of thought or a ritual for that, then you do that, right? But for us, just FYI, I'll be reciting for the deceased in the third portion. In the fourth is, in my case, the universal in terms of the broader world, group, etc., the things that we pray for. One of the pieces that stands out, and it's just for me, it's so important that one of the parts of the prayer for the deceased is also make not their passing a fitna for us. It's just so often, it's so much there because the Prophet ﷺ, who is the model for our way of life, incorporated that in these moments to speak to the living, to say, don't make the person's passing a fitna. Do what you have to do to make it peaceful, to make it good, and not be a source of problems. Okay? But it's in there because so much of that is just inevitable. So those of us who know that, you don't want to contribute to the fitna if it shows up. If you have something to contribute to make something peaceful and better, then make that contribution. If it's accepted, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. If it's rejected, you have done your part by intention and action, and life goes on. MashaAllah, inna lillahi inna ilayhi raji'un. So, effectively, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to descend now. The only thing that you'll hear is Allahu Akbar the 4 times, and then the end, Assalamu alaikum, and that'll be that. Is there anything that those who know would deem critical that I haven't mentioned that needs to be known? Nothing madhabi, just the issue.
I heard you say the time of recap, but I didn't hear you say the date.
Oh, it's Saturday. Thank you. Saturday, 1:30. Thank you. There are no movements or bowing or anything like that. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, taqabbalallah. May Allah accept it from us. May Allah enlighten his grave, expand his grave, grant him entry into the paradise, inshallah. Ameen. So now محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله 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 محمد رسول الله
Right, Sheikh?
نعم. Yes.
Sorry, I'm speaking. الله صلى الله عليه وسلم.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله.
رسول الله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Don't uncover him, just untie him.
Yeah, untie, just leave it. Once you got it loose, it's done.
May Allah forgive us. Forgive us.
آمين آمين.
The edge of the cement. The edge of the cement.
Use it now. It's okay. You hear?
The reason we do that is
Nah. Oh, the prayer session. With service. That's the best greeting. I'll get myself.
Wow. He doing dolls. He's inspired. He's inspired. Yeah, we
This
got
is
to.
a ritual. Right, an obligation, but to take one handful of dirt or three handfuls of dirt and pass it to you. One, two, three. You were brought out from the earth, you're being returned to the earth, and you're going to be resurrected from the earth again. So that's your choice to do that. There are going to be men taking shovelfuls. So if sisters, you want to be able to get a handful out of the shovel, let's get to this side so that the sisters can get some of the earth. Okay? Yes. And where's the family? Please, somebody make sure that you get that shovel over to the family.
Thank you, Sakina.
You have a phone with you?
What's that?
You have a phone with you? Your phone?
Yeah.
Can you open the YouTube? Day, Muslim. This is pasta. Don't see, you see blank, huh? Click on that and see. Okay. But signal is okay. But why this is blanked out? Okay. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Check it out now. Check it out now. Just refresh it. It's coming now. You see that? Huh? Thank you.
How you doing, brother?
way though.
That recitation would be made at the head and the foot. The first being the first 7 verses of yes, of Surah Al-Baqarah, and the last verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. So I'll recite the first 7 verses, and Sheikh Abdul Rauf will do the ending portion. And that will be the end of our stay here. We should say also a confirmation of the acceptance of Allah's will, a sign of the acceptance of Allah's will, is to leave the grave site quickly, not lingering. You're accepting Allah's will, and you're going on to your life, and each of us is waiting for our turn. And we want to be as ready as we can possibly be. And there's another point to be made I'd like to share. Different reports put different numbers to it. Some reports say if there are 40 people at your Janaza, then paradise is guaranteed.
Allahu Akbar.
If there are 100 people, others say, if there are 100 people, then your Jannah, your paradise is guaranteed. I feel really good about it. Only Allah knows.
Allahu Akbar.
Only Allah knows. There's so much to be said. Maybe we'll say more Saturday, but inshallah, let's make this supplication. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب سبحان الله. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
ومن الرسول بما أنزل عليه من ربهم ويؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت ولا ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين.
May Allah have mercy on all of us.
I keep wanting to kick
Assalamualaikum Syekh. I like that. Right. It's just not delivery. Right. That's not like that's not like
Straight.
Oh, okay. That black piece down.
Anything about him? Just ready. Go for it. About him and general reminder.
May Allah bless him. May Allah give him. May Allah show our brother. He was so sweet. Gentle soul. And subhanallah. Yani I remember him with constantly recording. He was our recording. God knows he has thousands of hours of recording. Somebody's gonna have to go and go look for it. Probably has a couple of decades worth of recordings. Allah give him the reward for all the outreach he's done with his neighbor. And I feel very happy that many of us showed up today. I'm really inspired. Okay, you want me to introduce you to our highest man?
Who?
He's there. He's there already.
I'm coming. Let me record it and finish and come.
And he's been playing a lot of basketball lately too. Yeah. You well, I already came out there. They came just drive. I know a lot about his story. He was very close to my family. He was in my grandmother's house when he was like 14 years old. He was good friends with my uncles. My mother, she was tragic. She was before that. Strong brother. He was quiet, but he meant well. He did his best to serve our youth. That's what he did. He had thousands of videos that spanned over 50 years of our community. So it's just unbelievable. He was able to drive around. After being shot by the Berkeley Police Department in 1974, he lived 50 years being paralyzed from the waist down. And I've never heard him complain. I've never heard him have an excuse. He was always early. He was always at every single event, the moment. My entire life, 34 years old, and I remember him being there at every event, whether it was my mom's retirement party, whether it was Old Claire Muhammad School videos. He was just there. So we appreciate him more than you can imagine. He would always say, "Man, you're a soldier." He was a soldier. He was able to fight through so much. Even in his last few months, he was checking himself out of the hospital, going to a wedding. He was going to a Janaza 2 weeks ago. He drove all the way to Monterey. He didn't have blood pedals. My older brother right here was his mechanic. My older brother, he would take care of him. He just has so many connections to my brother, to my mother, to all this entire community, all these people that came here, and everyone across the country. They loved him. And he had a special connection with them. He sent us all his videos and he wanted us to critique his videos. He meant the world to us. He was our journalist, he was our historian, he was our videographer, he was our brother, he was somebody that we looked up to, and we appreciate him, look up to him, pray for him, and pray that he gets the highest level of Islam.
Who? Imam Shoaib and Rauf I did. Yeah, and then few other. Anybody? Any sisters will be good. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen that dance when you take my grandchildren. They got a lot of girls.
Imam Elamin is here. I mean, Imam.
Yeah, he already did. Yeah.
But I didn't.
How about you?
Everyone's leaving.
Want to say anything?